black teenager who was wrongfully accused of stealing a woman's iPhone is speaking out about the aggressive confrontation. Video of the encounter at the Arlo Hotel in Soho has gone viral. And as Arthur Chin tells us, the boy's parents are working with the Manhattan DA's office to prove it was a case of bias.
Well, Steve, that woman is still being tracked down by the NYPD, even though they've known her name for some time. Sources tell us she's from out of state, which may be the reason for the delay. The question here is not whether or not she faces charges, but what charges she will face, and mainly whether or not the Manhattan District Attorney's Office here sees what happened as a bias-related incident.
I'm overwhelmed and in a lot of pain.
Speaking at a rally against racial profiling, the mother of Kenyon Harrold Jr. railed against the belligerent confrontation where a woman falsely accused her 14-year-old son of stealing her phone, denouncing the woman for alleged racial bias, then reprimanding the Arlo Soho hotel manager who took the woman's side, demanding the teen prove his innocence.
I'm trying to help. No, but you're not helping. What you made is disrespectful.
He chose to try and prove that he was innocent instead of using his hospitality tools and asking our 14-year-old son his side of the story.
After the violent encounter, an Uber driver showed up with the woman's phone. She left without apology, even though police were on their way. At the back of today's rally, we noticed a man quietly watching, carrying his infant son, Jalen, in his arms. John Williams says what happened at the Arlo Hotel is as much about Jalen as it is about Kenyon Jr.
Seeing the video was just heart-wrenching. I couldn't believe anyone would do that. I don't want this world to be like this when he's older, so I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen.
Kenyon Harrold Sr. is a Grammy Award-winning jazz musician, and at today's rally, poignantly played America the Beautiful and We Shall Overcome before leaving to meet with Manhattan District Attorney Cy Vance Jr., a meeting arranged for by Reverend Al Sharpton. While authorities say the woman faces assault charges, they also say there's no proof of bias thus far. Kenyon Jr.'s parents say racism was at the core of the accusation, a case they're determined to make on behalf of all children of color.
This is about all of brown, black children that go to establishments and are looked upon as a threat. Because after a certain age, you're not cute anymore.
We try to preserve the innocence, trying to preserve the humanity of our kids.
Now, even though this woman's identity has been known to police for some time and is presumably on a police report, thus far it has not been made public, and a lawyer for the family points out if it was Kenyon himself who had attacked a white woman with her daughter, whether or not his identity and the police report from that incident would still be held from the public at this point. We're live outside the Manhattan District Attorney's Office tonight. Arthur Chin, Fox 5 News. Steve, back to you.